there's my prep all laid out. I'm going to attempt to do a teepee fire for cooking some rice. Never really made a teepee fire this style before. We'll see how it goes. Well, we'll see if this reaches the billy pot. I don't think it will. I think I hung it too high. If that's the case, I'm going to have to lower it. And the wind's kicking up. As you can see, it's pushing all that way. Should be going straight up. But it's going quick, that's for sure. Yeah, I'm going to have to lower this billy pot. So I lowered the billy pot, and it's starting to get licked by the flames. I'll come back to you when it's done cooking. That worked exceptionally well. I cooked that rice in, I don't know, 5 minutes max. It's just a little bit, but it's enough. It's enough to tide me over until I eat those sausages later on. Goat want some. Alright, it's time for dinner, so I'm going to use this other Firelay called the Log Cabin. Firelay, I probably use this 99% of the time. Never really called it a Log Cabin Firelay, but it's definitely what it is. So there's all my prep, starting from shavings, pencil, all the way up. And I got these rounds over here to make a good bit of coal so I can cook my sausages for dinner. So here goes. I'm using a lot of twigs this time. I'm in this oak forest. There's tons of these dead oak, like real dry dead oak twigs, so they burn really good. So I'm just crisscrossing it there for now. And then laying it on top in that kind of pattern, the same type of pattern. I'm just going to keep feeding this, making it bigger and bigger until I get a great big bed of coals, and I throw my sausages on it. So that's my use for this one, it's cooking. As you can see, like Terry demonstrated in his video, it just starts to go real quick. It's getting lots of air up underneath it, and the surfaces of the wood are all getting hit by flame, which is what you want. Now you can see which way the wind's going. Blowing this way parallel to my shelter, which is good. That'll help tonight with the long fire, so I don't get smoked out. Now that it's died down some, I'm going to add those rounds off to the left of the screen so that I'm guaranteed a nice bed of coals. So that burns down. I'm just collecting wood for my long fire later on. Well, that fire's died down now, and you can see how hot the coals are there. They're red hot. So I'm just going to put my grill over top of it and wait for the little bit of flames left to die down. Then it's sausage time. Dinner time. Well, I devoured those two sausages. I still got two left. Save them for later. I got only not even about a half an hour left to light. So I'm going to take that time to do the prep for my third fire, the long fire. I probably won't light it until nighttime, until it's darker, but hopefully I'll get the prep done, show you guys the prep beforehand, and then I'll be able to show you lighting the fire in the dark. So again, got the wool blanket for warmth, the long fire in front. It's supposed to be only around 60 degrees tonight, so I'm laughing. It's no big deal. This is probably going to look horrible, but there's my prep. Shavings, pencil, bigger, and my front log, and the log farther away from me, the rear log, will be the setup for it. Like I said, I'm not going to light it just yet, but I'll make sure I show you guys when I do. Alright, lighting the long fire. About 20 after 7. It's pretty dark out. I'll probably stay up till about 10 or 11. So figured to start the fire now, keep it small, and it'll eventually turn into a long fire. So I started off just crisscross, kind of like the log cabin style. And later on we'll start laying logs parallel the whole time. All the while these two big ones will start catching. Long fire is one of my favorites. I barely ever get to use it, but it's definitely useful. You can use it for cooking, for warmth. Pretty good fire. I guess every fire you can use for cooking and warmth, but the way it's set up is very easy for both.